Welcome into another World Team Trials video here. I'm talking about the 61 kg weight class. And I'm talking about this weight class because there are a lot of hammers at the top part of this bracket that I've grown up watching for a long time here. We start with the guy who is sitting out until the finals, the 2 out of 3 best of 3 finals. This is 61 kg, by the way. Best of 3 finals, and Vitor Arujau, who I think is sitting out because he is the world champion at this weight class. This is a guy who struggled to start his NCAA season last year and then ended up becoming another NCAA champion, beating Dayton Fix, a guy that's been right there at the top of the mountain for a long time, just couldn't get to the top of the mountain. Look at the rest of the pre-seeds. You have Nahshon Garrett is the 1 seed, Dayton Fix the 2 seed, Alcin DeSanto the 3 seed, Seth Gross is the 4 seed. That's 4 really good guys at the top of this weight class. Like I will love to see a Dayton Fix Alcin DeSanto semifinal match. All right, Alcin DeSanto is such a crafty guy, such a grinded out guy, and I think that works very, very well in freestyle, right? And I think he has a chance to get there. And I like Nahshon Garrett versus Seth Gross in a semifinal match as well. I think those are another great match. Nahshon Garrett has had the best of Seth Gross in the past, so it probably will be Garrett. But ultimately, those are fun matches. And those are matches that me, like 4 years ago, would love to see. So I will be watching those matches. The 5 and 6 seed is Marcus Blaze and Jax Forrest, and these are 2 high schoolers. I think it's a great story. But like, I don't know. I just can't see it. All right. Yes, it'd be cool. Maybe they can knock off one of these guys. Maybe a Seth Gross. Maybe a DeSanto can get a little weird and lose a match. I don't know. But maybe they can do that. Maybe they could pull up an upset. I just don't think there's any way we could see a Marcus Blaze or Jax Forrest get to the championship series against Vitor Arujau, although it would be a very cool story, although it would be a very cool thing to see. I don't think it's likely. Maybe in the future, maybe in a couple years, definitely not today. I don't think it happens today. I'm very excited for this weight class. Garrett, Fix, Santo, Gross, Arujau. I don't care which one of them wins it, honestly. I just want to see fun, high-level wrestling. And I think that's 100% what we are going to get when I look at this weight class. So my ultimate pick is Arujau. Give me Garrett. I guess Garrett. I think Garrett's just a little tiny bit step ahead better than all these guys. I think he's a little more experienced. I'll take Arujau to win. Arujau's just a guy, like, I feel like he's just built for freestyle. Like, I think Arujau's one of the only American guys that probably started wrestling from freestyle. Like, he didn't start in folk style, he started in freestyle. You can look at the family, and that kind of points in that direction, right? I mean, he has to defend, right? I'm sure he wants to defend. It's just what Arujau we're going to see in this match. We're going to see the one we've seen in the early season of the NCAAs. We're going to see the one we saw at the NCAAs, who destroyed Ryan Crookham after losing to Ryan Crookham twice, right? So maybe it's a little bit up in the air with how we're going to see him perform, but I think that's you could say the same with a lot of guys. Like, I think DeSanto's a very interesting question mark kind of guy. I think you could kind of say the same thing with Seth Gross at some points. Dayton Fix just never got to win the big one. I don't think he will here. And Garrett has just always been there, but not necessarily he's going to be like, wow, you got Nahshon Garrett at the top of this ticket. So ultimately, I think the most strongest guy and the best guy for the weight is Vitor Arujau. That's my prediction. I'm Josh Wissing. Thank you.